Glory to the Swarm, brothers and sisters. I'm your cult leader, Cheese, and today we're going to take a look at a replay from a weekend tournament a couple of weeks ago where I played against Bman. Before we get into the game, I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to like and subscribe. Spreading the gospel is a great way to meet new people and learn new words. Some you may not even want to repeat in polite company. Okay, so here we go. We're offered Fire Badger. Okay, we take Fortified. Steel Balls and Hounds. That's always a nice start. Now, I normally, with the Steel Balls and Hounds, would either go with one of three things. I'll go with an asymmetrical push from one side. I'll go with a full frontal push, as I like to call it, from both sides. Or I will go with a more standard deployment with Hounds in front, Balls back a little bit, and Crawlers behind the towers. In this case, it looks like we're setting up in an asymmetrical push. Our opponent is playing Tarantulas and Void Eyes with Fangs. They are a training specialist, which is a pretty strong start. Those Void Eyes are going to do a lot of work into our Steel Balls. So we set up here, we're asymmetric. We've got our chaff clear, we've got our Steel Balls, and we've got our Crawlers. Those Void Eyes immediately get to work, taking out our chaff clear. Our balls now get stuck on these Fangs, and this is not a great round for us. Luckily, our Crawlers are coming in, but we've already lost half of our Steel Balls. We are taking out the Void Eyes ever so slowly. Unlikely we're going to kill the spiders with a single ball, and that is a loss. So a good first round for the opponent. Alright. Drop time. Wraith is offered. We like Wraiths, especially in this situation. Opponent's only upshoot is Fangs. So having a Wraith right here in the Ball Wraith pocket is a nice place to be. We put down Crawlers to protect it. We level up our weak side tower because we are ignoring it. Our opponent takes the level 3 Marksman, which is a good counter to the Wraith, and he puts it in the right spot. Luckily, we have these Crawlers, so if they're not missiled out, this Marksman right here will just take this out immediately. More Void Eyes. I like that for the opponent. It's a good call. A pretty standard aggro game here from us so far. We add another pack of Crawlers as well behind these balls. Or in front of these balls. And they add another pack, or they add a pack of Crawlers over here to take our tower. That's why we leveled it up. So these Void Eyes are going to take care of our Hounds. Our Crawlers come in, our late Crawlers come in now, distracting the Void Eyes a little bit. But these have taken out our Hounds, so we're not going to be able to clear these Void Eyes. We are able to kill the Marksman with our Crawlers, allowing our Wraith to win the day. So a nice little round from us, cleaning up everything here with the Wraith. We've created a problem they need to respond to, and that's always a good thing. Okay, redeployment's a good choice. Efficient tech research is always good for us. Subsidized Steel Balls, if we wanted to go into more Steel Balls, could be fun. And the Advanced Shield Device is interesting, but for us, I think it's probably going to be either efficient or redeployment. And we take the efficient. Opponent immediately takes the high explosive. We take range on the Wraith. Seeing that we need to clear this chaff so that our Steel Balls can get in, we add another pack of Crawlers here to distract the Marksman, thinking they're going to missile. What are we thinking here? So, okay, we unlock Sledgehammers. That's not going to do anything for us this round. So it's probably going to be another pack of Crawlers. Maybe something back here just to help slow this down on the tower. No, we actually take more Hounds. Okay, we'll put that back here to deal with the tower. That works too. And a missile in case they try any shenanigans. After all, We're planning shenanigans, so why wouldn't the opponent, right? So yeah, this ranged wraith now allows our steel balls to get into this new tarantula rather quickly. Unfortunately, the marksman does clean up our steel balls pretty well. Our crawlers are still alive. Only thing protecting the wraith. And unfortunately, we don't quite get a lock on the marksman, so it's going to be a round loss. Oh, if only we could have killed that tarantula. So that's okay. Round 4. We are fortified, so there's no free units this round. Subsidized balls again. Right here, it's round 4. This is likely a skip. We're thinking it's probably transition time. We have forced them into the corner here. We buy our wasps. We buy a third wasp, and we stick them over on the opposite flank. This is kind of the concept of pull and then push suddenly. Same thing when we're going with a standard look, and suddenly we flip to the flanks. They're being aggressive, and now we're behind them. Same concept. Misdirection. It's really where this shines is when you get the opponent off balance. You have them forced to deal with something else that's annoying. We take this level on the wraith just because it is so annoying here. Yeah, we didn't kill the marksman last round, but with a level 2 we might be able to get to it this time. And we're thinking we have all these wasps coming in, and if the only upshoot he has is this marksman and these fangs, we're still likely going to win. That wraith will sell really well. We can use that money to finance our flank if we want to. We've got lots of options here. The opponent had steel balls. They have taken the subsidized steel balls now, so that probably means we're not going to be going into rhinos just because they're going to have the answer readily at hand. But, you know, if they're not going to use it, we can always do that anyway. Yeah, here we go. We clean up the void eyes. We clean up the tarantula, hopefully, at least, because we are not going to kill much of anything else. Alright, so our wasps get held up. We're not going to get the tower in time to save the wraith. That's okay. We will kill all of this and get levels on our wasps. This is going to be really good tower timing here for us. We'll take out the marksman. That'll be levels. And we'll clean up everything else. Problem solved. Never didn't have it. Upshoot, that is. Man, get onto the fangs, would you? There we go. Alright, now we can clean everything up. These two wasps down here are just doing their best, taking everything out, one shot at a time. And we are not able to kill everything, but we do enough. Alright, so orbital and lightning are offered. I think we're going to skip this round. Oh, we take the orbital. Okay, so yeah. We're going to orbital over here where all their forces are. Our opponent has skipped. We've got levels. We're putting down our crawler screen. Going to take range. Question is, do we sell something so we can range and level all 3 of them? And yes, we sell this steel ball. So that steel ball wasn't doing a whole lot for us. If you look at this one, it's also not doing a whole lot. These are mostly just chaff for us at this point, unfortunately. Opponent is getting into the tower quickly. They've chosen to ignore the flank, adding, well, okay, so they're hedging their bets here, putting Mustangs on both sides and taking range. I like that play from them because if we decide to add another wasp back here, it doesn't really have any anti-air for it. We do have our crawlers, however, so that will do a decent job of tanking, and we have the levels. The levels and range here will give us a good shot of taking out these Mustangs before they take out all of our wasps. We have a little bit extra health, we do a little bit extra damage, and as you can see, we just chunk right through them. That's not enough. Without the range and levels, that's a loss for us, and this orbital just takes everything out. The wraith is going to finally kill some tarantulas. Will it get the marksman? Ooh, it's going to be close. It does, but it dies in the process. Well done, Wraith. You served me well. So we see here that these hounds survived. Because we took the tower so quickly, they were able to clean up on the right side, killing the steel balls and the crawlers that came in. And these crawlers back here. Another efficient tech research. Not really needed. I mean, we are going to take more techs. Our opponent does take it. We're considering it, though. And we take it as well. I mean, if we're going to have fun, let's have fun. So I imagine they're going to get AA here. We're probably going to get ground spec. They match our crawler screen. That's good for them. We need some sort of tank now. We do go with rhinos. We're going to force the steel ball play. Well, it looks like we're actually setting them back a little bit. So, opponent does have fortified lock, but we set them back just a hair. We give them the armor. Opponent takes the crawler replication. That's a really good tech to take because it's going to hold up our wasps and keep them from getting into the mustangs. As they kill our crawlers, it'll just keep compounding. Luckily, we have the answer over here. It's going to cause us problems over here, though. We're going to lose this tower, I think. We level up our other tower, and we do take ground spec at the last second. So that's going to help out a lot, because our wasps don't have to move to kill these crawlers. So that means that all the mustangs do get stuck on our rhinos with armor. One of these steel balls does get pulled over. That's unfortunate. Luckily, we're able to kill it. But yeah, as you can see, the mustangs just aren't able to do anything to these rhinos. We're going to lose the tower here. But we do manage to take out the balls. Great job by our hounds in defense. We lose our left tower as we take the right tower. And this is fine. We should win this round. Great tower timing for us. Can that rhino survive? Ooh, yes it does. High explosive means it's not dealing enough damage. Look at all that extra damage from the rhino. Another 200. Okay, drop round. Raidens, big saber-tooth, arc lights, and a melting point. None of these really help us. A couple of these can really hurt us. Luckily we do have ground spec already, so a melting point's probably going to melt. The saber-tooth is probably the biggest problem for us to see. Our opponent takes it wisely. Luckily, we were thinking, okay, we need to set our rhinos back because of the steel balls. So they do take the range and the fortified target lock. We take levels on the rhinos. These level 1s are just not going to do it. And we stick a couple of wraiths in here. We think, okay, we need chaff clear. So our opponent bought and sold, I'm guessing, the melter. Or took... No, he took and sold the saber-tooth. Okay. Sees that our rhinos are back and decides the saber-tooth's not the answer. So that's why he buys the balls. We've got the wraiths. We've got level 3 rhinos, level 3 wasp. We take whirlwind on the rhinos. These are great against crawler replication. We take replication and drill ourselves, because the only thing better than having crawler replication is having crawler replication and impact drill. We're essentially forcing our opponent to missile out and match our attacks. These steel balls are going to lock onto the rhinos immediately. It's just a matter of how quickly we can clear everything, since they are only level 1, and it looks like our rhinos should be able to get in. And yes, does just get in before they're able to ramp up enough. And the ground spec wasps just unleash a fury onto the steel balls, allowing us to win the flank, even with losing the tower. Now this rhino will likely die. As much as I'd love to see him live and win the round for us, it's not going to happen. We do get a split here to allow us to take the tower and to clean up on the right side. Down goes our rhino. We knew you well. You did great. There's our tower. We've got range. Yeah, we're in here now. We're cleaning up. Down goes the upshoot. It's looking good. So yeah. Our wasps have leveled again. Looks like all of them may have leveled again. There's one thing I love, it's leveled wasps. So I'm feeling really good about this. Alright, round 8. Lightning Storm is offered, and that is going to hurt. The Missile Strike's also an option for the opponent, but I'm guessing they're taking the Lightning Storm and they're going to nuke our flank. Yep, I can see it through the decision. I think we're going to wind up taking the Missile Strike here. Super Supply's way too late. Elite Fang is not going to do anything for us. The only decision is between these two. If we want a Lightning Storm or if we want to try to Missile Strike. Let's see what the opponent's doing. Leveling, so he's got AA on his Mustangs. He's got range AA. That's pretty good for them, especially now that we have the Wraiths as well. Yeah, so we think, okay, let's get a little cheeky. Let's try to missile out these Mustangs. Unfortunately, the opponent sees it coming, takes the bubble. We do take +1 defense. We haven't taken our levels yet. We throw down an oil to slow them down from taking this tower too quickly. Maybe the oil could have gone over here by, okay, Rhino, Wasp, Wasp. We've lone range speed, and we've decided we're going to try to punch through these steel balls. Again, they are only level 1. We have armor and whirlwind, and we have ground spec wasp coming behind. So even with this shield, that should go really well for us. We've sold this level 3 Wraith, we've taken degen beam on our Wraiths over here, and we throw down missiles. So yeah, even with... oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so because those crawlers survived and distracted the wasps, they come in and they get stuck and they're not able to clear the steel balls fast enough, causing them to die before they get to the tower. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. Lightning Storm round is always going to hurt. Even if you shield it, it just doesn't end well. The wasps are going to take the punch. It's okay. We're feeling good. We got through it. Round 9 is a unit drop. Overlord's interesting. Arc Lights could be interesting. We're looking, what can we sell? If we want to sell, it's either the Raidens or the Saberteeth. Opponent's going to take the Saberteeth, likely to match up with our Rhinos. We're here sitting here thinking, so let's see. Yeah, the opponent puts both Saberteeth down to take out this Rhino, recognizing that we are going to cause it some pain. We take the Raidens, we sell one immediately, and I think we're going to stick the other one like right here. We've leveled up crawlers. Probably didn't need to level up this pack. They haven't really killed anything in a while. I think I just clicked the button. They do take the EMP armor on the Void Eyes. I like that as an idea. It is pretty expensive for them though, because they did take the free tech. So we also get power armor on the Rhinos. We don't want to be stopped by missiles again. We definitely want to missile out these crawlers. And these level 3 Rhinos are going to hurt. They're going to deal 26,000 damage each. Luckily, we have taken defense 2, which puts us at over 90,000, so it will take 2 salvos from those to kill us. The Raiden's going to come in with the Wasp to help clean things up. Yeah, those missiles don't slow us down. Here comes the Rhino. It holds the aggro long enough to kill the steel balls. We do lose the Wraith, but our Wasps get on to the crawlers and we push through the front. So it was ugly, but we managed to get in. Now these Mustangs are feasting because we have Beacon, but we're able to clean them up, and that should mean the round for us. Not enough to win the game, unfortunately, but it is enough to put us back in control. Yeah, that's an unfortunate split, as our Wasps get split and then get eaten by these Mustangs. But here comes the rest. We've got the Raiden. We've got the Wraith. The Wraith keeps getting EMP'd by the Void Eyes. It's a fun little interaction there. as we watch our unit shoot and then have to move closer, all under the EMP effects. More of an annoyance really, but works out well for the opponent. Okay, so now we're both within kill shot range very easily. Wasp Swarm is offered, additional deployments offered, Nano is offered. Those are all good choices for us, but we've got triple teched wasps, or we will have triple teched wasps soon, so we're going to take that. Our opponent takes the advanced missile device, so those sentry missiles are now doing additional damage. We also have our orbital up. We're going to drop that over here now. We want to take out these shields as fast as we can. We've sold this Rhino because it is just pushing into 2 saber teeth and a steel ball. So we're going to buy another Rhino and 2 wasps, and we're coming from the corner. We're missiling these out. We're going to try to sneak in through the side here, take the tower quickly. It is only a level 2 tower. Gotta figure out where to put this wasp swarm though. One option is to put it back here, over to this side, since these are all getting pulled over to the flank. Could help us with taking out the Mustangs from behind. Could also put it back here defensively. We don't really have anything. Our towers are not high enough level that a wasp swarm won't cause us problems with a bad tower timing. We're going to missile things out. We put down a missile interceptor just to make sure that there are no easy wins for the opponent. I'll put down 2 of them here, one to catch anything that's coming at our crawlers, one to catch anything coming at our Rhino and our wasps. And we do leave the Raiden. Those EMP Void Eyes probably cause more problems than I'd like to admit. So here we go. The steel balls lock onto the corner Rhino. Are not able to kill it because of the distraction and the additional wraiths. Really unfortunate there that our orbital bombardment takes out a good chunk of our wasps. I think that takes us from winning the game down to winning the round, unless this is a bad tower timing for us. We take the tower here. That's really good. We're going to start cleaning things up. Unfortunately, our missile gets eaten by a single crawler, but we're able to clean up a ton of things stuck shooting the tower. By the time they switch, it's too late. Our Rhino is going to die, but we win everything else. So if we look at this, yeah, the Rhino and those wasps may have been the difference. All those wasps are alive, then I don't think that survives nearly as quickly or nearly as long, and the Rhinos die. So unfortunate that our own orbital bombardment causes our demise there. Opponent takes the nuke. We're considering between the shield drop, the portable shield, and the nuke ourselves. Opponent takes bubbles, thinking we're going to nuke. They drop down their missiles. We are still considering. This nuke could be really good, could also be really bad. We decide to go with the portable shield. We add it to this level 3 Rhino. We give the Rhinos Photon. These are now unstoppable Rhinos. Should be taking levels on all of our wasps. Should be loan range speed. Haven't loaned. Really? Okay, we sell the Raiden. So if we loan, we can easily take the shield. Opponent decides to scoot their big Mustangs away. Don't hate it. We take a Wraith. We stick it over here. We take another Crawler. We stick it over here. Just trying to add some protection for this Rhino. We're going to beacon it straight through. Now that it has Photon, nothing's really going to stop it. Except this nuke. Opponent drops pack of wasps behind our tower as well, and unfortunately, we thought we were going to get through faster. See how the Rhino gets through? We thought all of our wasps could do that too. We were greedy. When you get greedy, you lose almost 4 packs of wasps in an instant. Blink and you missed it type of thing. Luckily, our Rhino is pretty much unstoppable at this point. Towers just mean it takes more damage, deals less damage, but it tanked a great job for us. Being level 3, the armor was fantastic, but at the end of the day, it was a great nuke by the opponent. We were thinking they would nuke the flank. We should have taken shields. We're going to come back into this real quick because that is game, and we will show you what happens when we take shields. So, took the portable shield, stuck it over here, take these levels, sell this, level that. We're going to take shields, long range, speed, well, you know what I mean. Missile crawlers. I'm not going to missile back here because we didn't know it was coming. We're going to use this. We're going to try to take these out. We know that he's probably going to bubble, but we're going to try it anyway. And we've got a couple of deployments. So, let's see, what did we do before? We did a Wraith for degen. Sure, we'll do that again. And we did a Crawler. Okay. Stick that right there. We do not have Photon on the Rhinos this time, but that's okay. We're going to come... You know, actually, we'll just come back. And we're just going to take Photon on the Rhino. Pretty sure that right there is more than enough. So here we go. Here comes the nuke. Clear all the crawlers. Now we can start clearing the steel balls. Here comes the nuke. We actually managed to clear almost. Now, here we have all of our wasps still. And look, here comes the Rhino into these really big, well, not really big Mustangs, but decently sized Mustangs. It's going to get eaten there. And, yeah, our wasps are enough. Now, it doesn't win the game, but this is enough. Yeah. Pretty sure that we could replay the round and win, but this is just showing us if we take shields and the Photon. Just the difference those couple attacks make right here, right? Photon was a great call because it stopped them from getting slowed down by the Void Eyes. The shields are a great call because we know a nuke and or a missile are coming. So, you know, really fun game. Unfortunately, we didn't make the right call in the right time. We immediately went back and tried it. We added the shields, and we saw this, and you know, I just wanted to share. So, this is what happens, right? We are all in. Spells can hurt us. A good defense can slow us down. But once we start getting going, it comes down to picking the right techs. It comes down to making the right choices, just like with everything else in Mechabellum. This tower being level 4 means that this push over here is not going to do a lot. Yeah, they've got the steel balls that'll eventually get through. We're holding it up just enough. This is a nice move by the opponent, putting this wasp here. If we had had extra money and thought to redeploy our flanked missiles, they don't take the tower, it's probably even more. But no, we're not going to try to play the perfect game what if. We're going to say, look, we can come scoot through here with the same thing we did almost exactly just by adding shields. We did not respect the nuke. We thought we could sneak past it. We're not speed spec. We did have speed. We're only going 19 meters a second. Maybe if we're speed spec and we have an additional speed boost, we're going 25 meters a second, we get through. Pretty sure that works. But we weren't, and we paid the price. So we lose the game. Knocks us out of contention for winning the weekend tournament, but it's okay. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. For all you cultists out there, give me a Glory of the Swarm in the comments. I am your cult leader, Cheese. I'll see you in the next one.